happening, guys? This is Bharat for iGyaan.in, and today we are going to be reviewing the new HTC Sensation XL. This is essentially a bigger version of the HTC Sensation XE that we saw a couple of months ago. HTC Sensation XL is currently the largest device in HTC stable in terms of a smartphone, and is also their direct competition to the Samsung Galaxy Note. There are a couple of differences between this and the Galaxy Note, the biggest one being the size of the screen. This has a 4.7 inch 480 by 800 pixel resolution display, whereas the Galaxy Note has a larger display, which is a 5.3 inch display and has a much larger resolution along with an AMOLED display. This whereas has an SLCD. Apart from that, the price on this is 37,000 rupees, whereas you can get the Galaxy Note for much cheaper. The HTC Sensation XL has an 8 megapixel camera that does only 720p video recording versus the 1080 on Galaxy Note. Let's talk about the build quality of the device, and then we'll get into the full review. HTC Sensation XL follows along the same and standard build quality of HTC devices. It's extremely well built and has this unibody back cover which comes off by pressing down on this button. Removing the back cover, you'll be able to see that it is actually a unibody aluminum shell and fits on the device really well, giving it a lot of protection. And overall in the device you will see no loose ends and no squeaking or tweaking from the device. The buttons are really tactile and well built, and the overall response from the device is brilliant. The only thing that kind of bothers us is that the camera is raised above the device, so if you put it flat down you may end up damaging the camera. But there is a slight bezel around the camera lens, but it may or may not be good enough depending on your kind of usage. You do have a Beats by Dre logo at the back here. That means that this device has a Beats by Dre audio engine in it, and you do have a front-facing 1.3 megapixel camera. Build quality overall looks good and should compare up to any other HTC device that has been given out in the past. The front also has a very nice and sturdy Gorilla Glass display. So let's get into the user interface. So this is the HTC Sense lock screen, and you will see that I've currently turned on the weather information in the lock screen. So we have the weather information. Along with that, we have 4 shortcuts over here that allow you to jump to your favorite applications. And you can customize these shortcuts, and you can customize the screen to show your social feeds as well as weather or a static wallpaper. That's easy to do. So you can quickly drag and drop a shortcut into the circle to directly go to that application. To unlock the device, you can simply pull the ring up and you'll see a familiar HTC Sense user interface. You can see that it's really smooth, and browsing through 7 home panels, you have this carousel effect where it just spins around in circle instead of ending on this last or the first home page. To bring out all home pages, you can simply pinch in and HTC Leap will show up. You can modify these pages, delete them, add more panels to a maximum of 7 panels. Coming back into the home screen, you can personalize the home screen in an HTC Sense fashion. You can add widgets, apps, shortcuts, or folders. You do have the latest features including skins, scenes, live wallpapers, and of course you can set the lock screen style like I was talking about earlier. And you can also set your lock screen shortcuts by including your favorite applications. Apart from that, you can also edit the sound from the personalization menu. You can do this in the standard settings panel as well, but HTC includes it within their personalization menu. HTC offers something which is called the HTC Hub, from where you can download more wallpapers, ringtones, and customizations for your user interface. You need to be an HTC account holder and you need to sign up with their account. Once you do that, you'll be able to go into the HTC Hub and access a range of downloads from the hub, which will include a lot of skin customization, scenes, and other things including sounds, wallpapers, and alarms. Quickly jumping into the camera, you'll be able to see that it is a fairly nice camera and it does autofocus really well. You can also tap to focus into your subject, which is a pretty good feature. You do also have a digital zoom over here, which works pretty well, but we would recommend that you click the photo without zooming in and then zoom in on your PC. You can also switch the camera mode from photo to video or to the front-facing camera. The front-facing camera is a 1.3 megapixel camera, which is decent enough for making video calls over Skype or other VoIP providers. And you can also add a ton of effects that come standard with the HTC camera application. HTC has one of the best camera applications that are known to us on the Android interface. which comes stock with the stock UI. Coming into the dialer, you have the standard dialer over here, the HTC dialer large screen. You also have your recent list over here. You can also jump from people to groups to call history from the bottom panel over here, and you'll see this nice animation roll up on the top, which is pretty good. You can't do video calls with the phone dialer. So even if you have a 3G phone and a really nice camera in the front, you can't make video calls. Similar devices, including some cheaper phones nowadays on Android, have allowed this service, and we fail to understand why HTC hasn't allowed that. Quickly jumping into messages, you'll be able to see that we have a really nice and large keyboard over here. It works really well. It has haptic feedback, and you can type really fast on this. You also have voice recognition over here, and we really like these navigation keys that will help you go to your errors while typing and modify them without holding down your finger and dragging the cursor across. So fairly good keyboard from HTC. You can of course replace this keyboard and add your own keyboard from the Android marketplace if you so choose to do. The browser is an impressive browser, and we'll show you that by going to the iGyaan website. One thing that you'll see is that the browser will automatically remove advertisements from your websites, especially mobile websites will not show advertisements, and that may be a good feature for some. Is definitely a letdown for us. But if you switch to the regular website, and we'll also switch to landscape, you'll be able to see that this switch is almost seamless. We are currently running on 3G on Airtel, so you will be able to see slowed down performance because Airtel 3G has been running slow in the past couple of days. So there you go, the website opens up, and you'll be able to see a very nice and quick load of all sorts of web content, and this does support the latest version of Flash. So you'll be able to see that load of Flash content as well. You can also continue to pinch out to come to the browser organizer over here. You can add more tabs, up to 5 tabs by simply pulling out. Let's quickly jump into the YouTube application. So let's see if we can find an HTC video in here somewhere. So we have the HTC Explorer video. Let's quickly put that in landscape and turn it on high quality and see how that loads up over a 3G connection on the HTC Sensation XL. What's happening, guys? We're talking about from iGyaan.in, and today we're going to start iGyaan.in price of this phone. So as you can see, the device loads all sorts of video content and streams it without any issue. You can also scrub through content, and it will continue to play it from the place you scrub it to. That usually does not happen properly in most Android devices, but it happens properly in the Sensation XL. Apart from the standard features, you also have a certain bit of UI elements that have added to the Sensation XL. So you do have this nice notification panel with your recent running applications on the top over here, and as you can see, there is a system upgrade available. So a possible update for the XL is out, and you can quickly go into the quick settings and turn on Wi-Fi hotspot, Bluetooth, and all those things. You can also see your total free memory. The device has a 1.5 gigahertz Scorpion processor and 768 MB of RAM. This device also has 16 gigabyte of inbuilt storage, but has no micro SD expansion slot. So you are stuck with only 16 gigabyte on this massive screen, which is quite a disappointment from HTC. Let's quickly get into benchmarks over here, and for the first thing we're going to run is quadrant benchmark. So let's quickly do that. The device scores a average 2029. Let's quickly get into another benchmark over here, and that is Antutu benchmark. So you can see here the total scores from the Antutu benchmark, and the total score is 3768. And if you come here and look at the score chart, it will fall pretty low in the list of phones, and we already showed you that the Galaxy Note is up top over there. The HTC Sensation XL on the stock ROM is somewhere around here, along with the HTC Sensation XE. So pretty poor performance from the device, especially at the price range. Let's quickly play a game to demonstrate the graphic capabilities of this device. So there you saw we quickly ran a tutorial session of Blood and Glory, a very high graphic game from Glue Mobile, which runs perfectly well in day-to-day usage. We didn't see any crashing or lagging from the device. In terms of performance, the earphone and the microphone performed really well. Call quality was pretty good, and network performance was really great, even with 3G being really poor currently in Delhi. In terms of battery life, we were pretty impressed. This device went on for about 2 days without asking for a charge, with decent usage. The build quality is superb on this device, and that's probably the only reason why this device is priced that high. We don't really see any reason for this device costing more than 29,000 rupees. So our recommendation is, if you are willing to spend some money upwards of 30,000 rupees, you should definitely get the Galaxy Note. It's getting a better review from us than the Sensation XL. No doubt this is a really good device. The build quality and the custom user interface that HTC puts on Android is pretty impressive, but we feel that the Galaxy Note offers much more to a user, along with better specifications, a dual-core processor, a higher resolution AMOLED display, and the stylus S Pen, which adds on a lot more features than this device can give to you. The only benefit of this is the impressive build quality, the fact that it's available in a different white color. It has an aluminium unibody. It does have Beats audio, which is another signature, and you do have impressive earphones that come with the packaging, and that's about it for this device. Not worth the price, and we are hoping that this comes down to a much more affordable price of about 25,000 to 28,000. At that price, we feel that this device would actually make an impact in the market. In-depth review of the HTC Sensation XL. For more unboxing videos, reviews and tutorials, log on to iGyaan.in. If you have any questions or queries, you can log on to our forums. You can also catch us on Facebook, Twitter and on Google+. Do take out the time to subscribe to our videos. If you like this video, guys, give it a thumbs up and share it around your social networks. That will help us go a little bit further. Bye-bye. I'm for iGyaan.in. Thank you guys.